Strategy number one, it's one of my favorites. We've used this for a long time, is an open house survey. So if you're doing open houses, most agents, the mistakes they make is that they get people to just sign in. What we do with our open houses is we have an open house survey. It looks just like this, and we have a clipboard, we have it ready to go, it's printed off, we have a generic one that we use, and we ask people to go through the open house and fill out the survey. And the script is super simple. We say, hey, thanks for coming to the open house. We just have a quick survey here. If you can just let us know what you think about the house, you can just take this with you and go through and let us know what you think of the house. And that way we can let our sellers know any of the feedback. So the amazing thing with this is this works incredibly well because it takes the edge off of people having to sign in. A lot of people are afraid. They don't want to sign in. They don't want to give their information. But when you put the power in their hands to now give some feedback, people are happy to do this. So we hand them this. Now it asks, where did they come from? So we can find out where they came from. Then they start going through and they fill out what they think about it. So they give a little rating. I think the curb appeal is 7 out of 10. The kitchen's an 8 out of 10. And then what happens is they fill out. But the great thing with this is they have to bring it back to you. A lot of times when we do open houses, people sign in, they go through the house and they scoot out the back door or scoot out the side door or scoot out the front door, and you don't get a chance to chat with them. This is an amazing way to get in front of people, get their attention, and get them to come back to you and collect great data that you can use for your seller. Now, how does this apply to the street match? Well, what I would do is add a very simple checkbox down here that says, please notify me of new properties in the neighborhood. They can check it off, yes or no, and now you can set them up on a street match for their area, or you can have them sign up themselves. You could put a link there as well. This is easier because now we have a reason to follow up with them, but a simple little checkbox like this can make a huge difference. So we have a few that we use. So we say, notify me of any price changes in the property. Yes. Please notify me of new properties, and I'd love a copy of a neighborhood report. So we do a monthly report, which we'll talk about in a few minutes as well. This is an amazing opportunity to now collect information from people, have a reason to follow up with them, and create some value for them. And you will be surprised at how many people will fill this out because they've gone through the process, they've already filled it out, they're going through that process of getting things checked off, and then they get down to here, they're like, yeah, I'd like to know, yes, I'd like that, no, I don't like that. And now you can also judge how warm or cold a lead is. And then they're more apt to leave their information by the time they filled that out. This is something that is super simple to set up, super easy to use, and it will absolutely change the conversion. So if you're doing open houses, this little trick right here, just adding something like this, obviously using the survey itself, but just adding a little checkbox like that on your open house survey can be a game changer.